Yeah, I'll talk to you soon, ma'am.
I think missed an opportunity there to just go ahead and set me up for the hour. I mean, I'll still try to call him back because this is a good one.
Definitely
Um,
a good one, man.
yeah, she definitely wanted
Yeah,
to take control of the conversation for sure.
yeah,
Mhm.
In that case, like you want to give them enough control, but also reassert that you know what you're doing too. So don't be afraid to try to with a seller like this, just letting them know, right? Because if you don't, then she's like that just confirms more of her beliefs. Like, oh, this is probably isn't real. This
right,
probably isn't real. But if you go in there and assert yourself, like, oh yeah, well, I mean, we buy properties like this all the time nationwide. So I mean, I get your apprehension. I mean, but I got your information from you submitting your information to us online.
mhm,
Would love to earn your business 100%, but I understand that there's some things that you want to know and some things that you want to learn about us in the meantime. So again, we love to earn your business, but I know we're going to do this on the up and up. We're going to do it the right way. So, okay. So I know your attorney, she keeps it real like you do, it sounds like. Then why don't we, if I'm able to get this number approved, I'm going to talk to my funding partner. He can give you a call back within the hour. And then maybe, if everything sounds good and it makes sense, then maybe you guys can even link together, however you want to do it and get your attorney involved. We have no problem with that. Actually, we have our own real estate attorney who works through all of our transactions. So maybe we can, find a way that everyone can work together on this and it would make sense. Right.
Agree.
So
definitely.
good
Yeah.
one. A good one. She's
Uh,
motivated. I mean, I'm going to call her back in an hour anyways.
so,
Just say, hey, I know you talked to my partner, Don, and I'm the funny partner over here, blah, 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 blah. And get this one done because 270 is a deal at that
It
number.
is.
ARV is about 440 on this one.
Hell yeah.
So 440 on the ARV, guys. There's like no negotiation that needs to happen. It's just ultimately getting her mind wrapped around getting this deal
Right.
done. So definitely motivated.
Right.
Definitely motivated. Right.
Sometimes it's easy to talk to, like these type of person. They're the controller ones. Like they're very
Mhm.
sure. They don't, they cut the bullshit, and then they just go straight to the point. So they're very analytical and they know what they want.
Yeah. So we can buy this with the tenants in place, guys. We can wholesale properties with tenants in place. I see Anissa, you said, I think you need to ask what she's planning on doing with the tenants.
yeah,
I don't think she's planning on the tenants moving based on what she was saying. She's like, yeah, we can't really do much because the tenants are there.
right.
But under these circumstances, we've done some interesting things in the past. We've been able to buy properties with tenants in place, even though
Right.
we don't want the tenants to stay forever.
Mhm.
We buy the property, new ownership, and if they're month to month, we can give them a 30-day notice. In the more strict states, we offer to buy them out, right? So if there's a tenant in place and we're like, yeah, we want to sell this vacant, we'll buy it. Okay. We'll buy it and we'll say, you know what? We'll go work with the tenants after we buy it and we'll get the security deposit from the previous property managers or the owner. And then we'll go talk to the tenants and say, hey, we are planning on, selling this place and, yada, yada. I know you guys lease doesn't end until whatever date, especially, if they have a longer term lease. I said, you guys, I know your lease doesn't end until this date. We'll give you guys your security deposit back and some cash, right? And that way you guys have enough time to find your next place. You can stay here rent free for a month, and we'll give you $2,500, $3,000, whatever, to move, right? And that typically works really well. Sometimes we may have to pay $4,000 or $5,000 depending on how good the deal is, but you throw some money at some tenants who are paying month to month or paying on a lease, give them a month free and a chunk of cash for just basically existing. Like, yo, that's free money. So we're
Yes.
never we're never like tenants don't ruin the deal. There is ways to get around it. You just got to get better. You just got to get a little bit more creative, right? So very good lead. I got to mark
Very
this
good.
one.
Yeah, very good lead.
Bravo. So you
Um,
guys see, like, yo, this isn't rocket science. Is there like you guys see that maybe even more that this isn't as scary as it may seem to be, especially calling leads who've already raised their hand, right? Not that bad. Can I get a hell yeah for Don? Can I get a hell yeah for Don? Let's go.
yeah,
Love it. She says 15, 20K on the rehab. You know right away that's going to be like 50K on the rehab.
right, right. I was shocked
Yep,
when I
yep,
was
yep.
doing comp, man. This property is very good. ARV
Very
is
good.
like, whew, is awesome.
And Garth
Uh,
Gibson, why would I spend $440 for 2,400? Well, this is number one, it's appreciating area. And there's a value add in that you can raise the rents for all 3 units because they just finished the basement.
correct.
You have 3 units there. So great property, great location. Like in Phoenix, I don't know if you guys know, like if I spend $500,000 for a property in Phoenix, it rents out for like $2,000,
Ooh.
right? In Phoenix, you don't buy. Yeah, I mean, 1% rule for cash flow markets, right? But in Phoenix, you don't get 1%. Phoenix, you get maybe 0.5%,
Ooh.
but you buy it for appreciation, right? You get appreciation here. So there you have it. Love it. Love it.